Hello. And welcome. Nice to meet you. I'm David. Oh, actually, I must change my height. I'm way too tall. There we go. And we're just waiting for a few people to come in, and then I can get started on this. All right. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
And David.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Indiana.
Indiana. All right. I'm from Ireland, obviously, with the big Irish,
Oh.
very thick, heavy Irish accent.
There you go.
Good to meet you. I'm just going to set my height here. Oh, no, I'm shouldn't my height. I'm fine. Hello, Dr. PSJ.
Hello. 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 How are you, David?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from? America as well?
Toronto, Canada.
Oh, I used to live in a place called Peterborough, very close to Toronto,
Oh, yes, yes.
near
Nice
Trent
little town.
University. Yeah. I used to play rugby there. I didn't go to Trent University, but I know those guys quite well.
Yes,
Lovely part of the
okay.
country.
It is.
Pretty nice.
Your Irish accent.
Yeah. I'm based in Waterford, down where they make the Waterford Crystal.
Oh, right.
Ballyconneely.
That's
Oh,
beautiful,
okay.
yeah.
It's currently 10 p.m. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in, and then I can get started and go through some of the basics on Engage.
All right.
Hey, John.
Hey, you all right?
How's it going? Sounds like you're watching I'm a Celebrity in the background.
Sorry?
Sounds like I'm a Celebrity is on in the background.
It's too. One moment.
You're fine. There's no problem. So I see you're all on Quest 2s as well, which is pretty
Yes.
decent device.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
So when you're on if
Sorry
you were
about
on a PC, you're fine. If you were on a PC-based VR device, you'd see everybody in full body. So I can see all you guys in a full body avatar.
Okay.
But it's because we have a new avatar system coming up, and quite soon you'll see everybody in full body the same as I'm at the moment.
Okay.
So there's a couple more people in here. Hey, Jerry.
Hello,
How's things?
David. How are you? Oh, I see you
Good.
there. Yes,
Jerry
you have
from Carlo IT.
that's right. Yes. How are
good.
you?
Hey, Joseph. Good.
Hi.
So you're joining on a PC.
Oh, that's
and
Joe.
you have-
How are you, Joe? God, you look like yourself, even Joe. You've done a bit of work on your avatar.
So I
Right.
say we're just going to wait a few minutes and leave people join. We're only literally 1 minute past 10 o'clock, and it's supposed to start at 10. So I have about 50
perfect.
people registered and 60 people on the waiting list. Not everybody shows up at any stage. Probably, I'd say if we get 20 people, we'd be doing well. Maybe 25.
Yes.
So, cool. Well, feel free to chat and mingle. I'll actually 3D audio was on as well. So as I move further away, I should sound further away. Testing.
Yes, you do.
Testing.
Huh.
Yeah. Excellent.
So I should sound a bit closer. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
it's
went
really
all
nice.
together when you went behind the airplane there. We couldn't hear you at all.
Yeah, so
Maybe
the
you
further
were
away, like yes, you'll hear. So if you're having a big conference, you can have like private hallway conversations, and yeah, it makes it very, very useful. I go over. and say
Yeah,
hello to
excellent.
Krista. Hello, nice to meet you. Hey, Abbott. Good to see you. I'm not hearing any voice, Abbott, for some reason. You're not muted, so you might have to log out and log back in. Hey, Tommy. Nice to meet you. Tommy, you're on a Quest 2. Dominic, good to meet you guys.
Yo.
Nice to meet you. How's things?
Good.
Cool. See what
I
else
want to
there.
put my face on my character as well, like you, but it's just me
Yeah,
a
you
lot of
could-
messing about.
No, well, you can do it on PC. So if you log into the PC version of Engage, you can just upload your photograph. It's very easy, and it'll carry over then when you're on the Quest. So I'll talk all about that stuff.
Well, that's
How
what I mean.
accurate is that? Because that
PC.
could go really wrong.
Yeah.
The way that I've got to do it is because I've got to take a picture with my phone, upload it to my PC, and then I've got to transfer it over to the Quest, and it seems
No,
like
you don't need you don't need to transfer to the Quest. You just open up Engage on your PC, and you can just do it in there.
Oh, right. Oh,
Yes.
right, okay. Oh, a deek. Might have a
Okay.
deek after.
And David, if Joe and I move over behind the airplane, will the sound? Will we be able to? Will the sound go with us then, so that we won't hear ye?
It'll just
Yeah,
it's
okay.
3D audio. It's like a real room. And actually, we might test that
We'll
now.
test
So
that
what
out,
I've done.
Joe.
So what I've done
Okay.
is I'll turn off 3D audio for a minute. So now the 3D audio is off. No matter where you are in the room, everybody will sound as if they're standing next to each other. Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
right.
So just as an example, if I move all the way back over here, my voice should carry the same as it would if I was standing
it
next to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Then,
Yeah, that's
okay.
good.
But then I'm actually going to turn on 3D audio. So where 3D audio is it's under the users tab. So if you're the host for a room, you have many more. Whereas currently I have everything locked down. So if I turn on 3D voice, and now if I move away, and if I keep moving away, I should sound further and further away.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Interesting.
Very good.
I'll be honest, they don't give a lot. Well, no, they do all right, but they don't give a lot of options for the avatars, do they?
There is on PC, but because you're on a mobile device, the avatars are a bit different. So on, say, on the Oculus Quest, as an example, everything has to be rendered on the headset. Okay, so I'll turn off 3D audio for a minute. Well, no, I'll leave it on. So everything has to be rendered on the processor on the Quest, and the processor on the Quest is the same as a very high quality mobile phone. And the Quest also has to do all the tracking movements. Okay, so when you're on, and we do have a new avatar system coming up, but if you're on a PC, you'll see all the options. So right now I can see all you guys, and all you guys have full bodies. They're not just a head and torso. You're all in full body, and I'm actually going to take a photograph. So I'll just photograph all of you beautiful people.
I'm gonna hit the dab.
There you go. Okay. So I'm going to post that later on, and I'll send it to each of you. But we do have a new avatar system. It's going to be along in very early next year, where you will see more full body avatars on the Quest device. Now, what you can see with me is I have a real face. So the way you can get a real face on Engage is you can log of Engage, photograph of your face, and then it will build an avatar that will look exactly like you. And again, if you are the host, you'll see the full body avatar. But if you're on a mobile device, you will be full body if you're the host, but everybody else will be the head and torso. So what I'm going to do next is, and if you do hear somebody echoing, like I can hear somebody echoing, which is, I think is Brandon. I'm just going to mute Brandon for a minute. Yeah, the audio should sound a bit better. Inside Engage, inside Engage, under your users tab, you have options to mute people, you have options to kick people out, and you have also options to summon people. So I'm going to summon everybody to a location. So I just group all of you guys together. And then you can freely walk around. If there were seats here, I could actually force-seat everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in an IFX. So let me just bring in an object. So here we have chicken. Okay, and what I can do, we have a library of about 1,400 objects. You can search for whatever you want and bring them in, but I can make the object bigger.
Okay.
Suit the chicken. Or I can make them smaller, bring them back down.
Do you do turkeys for Christmas?
Yeah. 2 for 1. And what I can do is I can share the object. So I'm going to pass this object to Shaney, I think it is. So you can just reach in, you'll see a sphere. Just reach into the sphere and pull the trigger. There you go. So I'm going to bring in another object for someone else. So let's make it a baby elephant. Ooh. And I'm going to share this object. So Dominic, I'm going to give it to you. There you go.
Oh, nice one. Oh, trigger.
Yeah, just a trigger. So you can bring in multiple objects if somebody else wants to pick up the cow.
Oh shit!
So
Oh, a minute smaller. Wait, other than that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So when you have it selected, you can make it bigger or smaller. It's quite easy. Actually, I'm going to turn off my mouse.
Oh, that's how you do it. Oh my god.
Yeah, so left or right on the stick makes it bigger or smaller. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to give everybody here access to IFX. Okay. So the way you do it is if you look at your right hand, you open your menu on the right hand, and you see a section that says IFX. And then in IFX, you'll be able to bring in an object. Okay. So yeah, you open up the menu, go to IFX. So we call these immersive FX.
Mamá, también.
That's it.
100 bird.
Oh. Gracias a las uñas.
Oh,
And then when you want to drop the object, you just pull the trigger and it'll drop it where it is. And you'll see like a sphere of influence. If you just point at the object again and pull the trigger, it'll reselect it and can bring it back in. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop IFX. I'm actually going to delete the IFX for now. 1 sec.
Oh, alligator.
Okay.
And at least we won't run out of milk anytime soon.
that's you.
No, certainly won't. So that's how you bring in objects, but the objects can be anything. So say if you're an organization and you're medical training as an example, you can give us objects and we can bring those in. Let me get rid of those two there. 1 second. Actually, let's delete this one. And I'm just going to delete the. We'll leave it there. So next, what I'm going to show you is if we all group in a little bit closer, I'm going to show you recordings. Okay. So one of the things that Engage does very, very well is spatial recording. So what a spatial recording is that Engage can record everything that we do and say. It'll also record all our movement and any objects that we bring in the environment. So I'm actually going to show you that now. So, okay, guys, we're going to record everybody. So not only will it record me, it's also going to record all you guys as well. Okay. So I'm just going to go, hello, my name is David. This is a test for the spatial recording system, and I'm joined by all these beautiful people in here. And if any of you want to say hello or if you want to give me a high five, there you go. Anybody else want to introduce themselves? Hey, Dab. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the recording. And I'm going to save it. Okay. So I've saved the recording. And now what I want everybody to do is take 4 or 5 steps backwards from where they were standing. Take a few steps backwards. Okay. Or you can teleport away. Okay. So now I'm going to play back that recording. This one. You want to say hello or you want to give me a high five? There you go. Anybody want to
Hello, David.
Hey, or Dab? So as you can see, it can get quite mental, especially when you play a recording after recording. So it won't just record you, it can record everybody in the room. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to bring us to a new location and I'm going to show you the media screens, okay? Now, if this is your first time going to the location, it might take a moment to load, but we will wait for everybody. So we're going to go to, let's go to the theater.
Look like though.
Okay.
Yeah, Engage. I mean,
Hello all, welcome to the theater. I'm actually going to turn off 3D audio for a moment. So this is this is one of our staging areas, and you can host whatever you want in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring up one of the media screens. So I have some options here. Okay. Now, so this media screen up here, this is actually based on Chromium. So anything that will run on Google Chrome will run on these screens. And you can do lots of really cool and interesting things on these screens. Let me get some media up. So what we can stream on that screen, we can stream in media from YouTube. We can stream in some websites. I'm actually going to just find... let me go to the website first.
Nice interactive.
So this is the Engage website. And I can use it just the same as any website. I can go to different pages the same as I would. Can everybody see that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
And what else I can do is I can stream in media. So let me find a video link. This is a video link from YouTube.
We all experience the world in unique ways. Through our senses, we gather information and build cognitive process to understand concepts. This is how we learn. But what if we could push these boundaries past our physical world? What if you could communicate with anyone in the world, yet feel like you were in the same room? If you could meet and learn from teammates globally, sharing media and ideas. Or jump into a simulated training.
But the real test is being able to do the right thing in a stressful situation.
To gain a deeper understanding of the task at hand.
I'm just squeezing the trigger to squeeze the bag.
You have ventilated the baby, and now it's time to reassess.
Please fasten your seatbelts, sir.
Creating real-world scenarios, improving employee knowledge and skills.
Exactly, plant another tree. And this time we put it up the top.
Imagine if quality education was accessible to all, regardless of geographical location.
And increase the risk in these big cities.
What if no field trip is too far or impossible? A world of immersive experiences. Engage, communicate, teach, learn.
Okay, so that's just a short trailer. Oh, and if you do want to clap your hands, you just join your hands together, and we'll clap. Thank you very much. So what I'm going to show you is using the recording feature and using the IFX feature, you can actually build up lessons very, very quickly and easily inside Engage or any type of content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you to one of those pieces of content. Hey, Jake. So we're actually going to go to virtual Oxford University. Okay, so it's just going to take a moment to load.
This is key.
This is virtual Oxford University. Okay, and we can actually see the lecturer down here.
Oh my god.
I'm just waiting for everybody to come in.
I didn't punch her in the neck. I stroked her face.
All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to play her. So if you move away from her, I'll actually play her. Okay. So let me start it up here.
Hi, my name is Dr. Joanna Bagniewska and I am a zoologist. And today I'd like to talk to you about cats. Cats have been with us for about 9,000 years and they have been worshipped in ancient Egypt. They are worshipped now by internet users and we love them. They are purring, they are soft, they are cute, and we don't sometimes think about the fact that they are also some of the most efficient and dangerous predators on Earth. And there's quite a lot of them actually. So we've loved our cats so much that there are now about 400 million cats worldwide. So they are present throughout the entire globe, apart from the polar regions, so over here. How did they get to all these places? Well, cats were extremely popular with sailors, so people would take cats on board their ships just to get rid of rats, and so cats got to go around the entire globe because of that. In fact, this cat here is the cat that belonged to Captain Flinders. The cat's name is Trim.
Okay, so I'm just going to pause it for a moment. So this is all stuff that was just using the Engage platform itself and its core tools. So all this here, this professor, she was just wearing a VR headset and hand controllers using the recording system. That's her PowerPoint coming in there from one of the virtual screens. And then all these objects are 3D objects inside Engage. Now, Engage on PC has a full editor system. So if you log into Engage, if you download it on your PC, you can go in, edit any of your recordings, and then you can publish them on the platform as well privately to your students, or if you're doing training for companies, you can also go in and publish it there as well. Very, very easy to use. This lecture here is a 30-minute lecture. It took 30 minutes to produce, and then they went in for a couple of hours and just added in all these elements. So there's a wide variety of things you can do inside the platform. So one of the other locations I'll go into now is our 360 viewing room. But this YouTube 360 video content, all of us are going to be inside, and it's a different way of viewing the 360 content. So there is like obviously the YouTube app, which you're by yourself, and all the other platforms. When you're watching a 360 video, the majority of them you are by yourself, but we're all going to be joined. We're all going to be there together as one shared experience. Okay, so you might need to spread out a bit. So this 360 viewing room, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a video, but I'm not just going to play a video. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to mix in 3D elements as well. Okay, now depending on how quick your internet speed is, this is a 4K 360 video, so it is quite demanding on your internet. I hope I won't stutter for you guys. So we're going to fly over a waterfall, okay? Oh. So it might be a bit rough. If it's a bit rough, just close your eyes and I can change it to something else in a minute.
National Park, which has almost no roads. The closest civilized place, which has almost no roads. The closest civilized place is 600 kilometers away.
And actually, I can bring in some 3D objects while it's playing. There's like the 3D seagull. And I can fly him around.
Hold up.
So what I do, I'm going to stop this video. So let's say you don't like that one. We can also.
Gary.
There's all different kind of ones. Let me find something else that might be a bit more interesting. Let's try going underwater. This is a very famous video, actually.
I think I'm really scared. I'm getting really scared. Oh. I'm getting really scared. Oh.
Oh, fantastic. Great white.
I have a point.
And again, I can bring in 3D sharks in here as well.
I wanted it to go through my face.
Sharks have amazing senses. She's picking up the tiny vibrations of those sensors. Let's take a closer look inside.
What's that one doing at the
That
top?
huge liver fuels
There's
long,
nothing.
non-stop migrations. and those muscles warm her blood. We now think that females may have to be over 33 years old before they're even able to breed, so they are hugely threatened by being caught as juveniles. As marine biologists, our research and study helps protect these incredible animals.
Curiosity and adventure inspires us to discover and learn.
Hey, Carl.
Telescope.
Hey, Brandon.
What interests you?
Hey, Brandon. Oh, no, mute you. Yeah. Okay, one sec, Brandon. You
Is it better now?
but,
Is it better now?
Hey, Joe.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jerry.
yeah, can hear you now.
Okay, good.
So, yeah, do you want to ask a question?
I won't be able to see anything then. I just saw a bunch of everything was just white on mine.
Oh, I don't. Did everybody else see the video?
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to see a different.
Yeah, I load in one final one, Brandon. Just I don't know why that one wouldn't have loaded for you. Let's try this.
I'm new to Wales.
If your
Both of them,
internet,
neither of them seem to work for me.
if your internet is a little bit slow, it might work.
My Dominic step is Joe Biden. I will nuke the Wales with America's missiles.
You see that?
Elephants.
We got a nuclear round.
Sahara.
Oh!
That's all white again.
It's white again for you. You might have to log in and out. I'm not too sure, Brandon, why that would be. Everybody else can see it, unfortunately. Okay, so where we're going to go next, guys, is what Engage has been used for quite a lot recently is events. So I'm actually going to bring you to an event that was held back in March, and it was fully spatially recorded. And this is the HTC event. So let me go there. Who's this? George, is it? I'll kick you out, George, if you keep doing it.
Whoa! They won't know. What?
Okay, so this is an event, and I'll actually press play now in a moment when everybody gets in. And this was a live event, so we had 1,000 concurrent users in here, and we had over 1.1 million people watching the live stream. So it was supposed to be a physical event held in China, but it was cancelled obviously because of the COVID-19. So I'm just going to give it a moment, and then I'm going to press play. I'm just waiting for everybody else to log in because sometimes it might take a little bit longer for those on a slower internet connection.
Quick question here.
Okay, I'm just going to play it now. Yeah.
Dear guests, partners, developers, and friends of the media from all over the world, welcome to the Virtual Vive Ecosystem Conference 2020, our 4th annual VEC event, this time fully executed in VR. My name is Ruben Gore from HTC's China team, and I'll be your MC today. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us at this special event. I know many people are attending at a very early or late hours in your time zones, and we will do our best to make it worth your extra effort. This is a very difficult time for the world as a whole, and we must find new ways to face this challenge and eventually overcome it. It is currently impossible to hold large-scale conferences like this in the physical world these days.
So that was just to give you an idea of kind of an opening for an event, but we've had events in all different locations. We've had one inside an arcade cabinet. We've had events for the European Commission as well. And actually one of the weekly use cases has been events, but Engage has been used for meetings and whiteboard sessions and things as well. So I actually have you seat locked, so you can't get out of your seat unless you physically stand up and walk. So I'm actually happy to take any questions from anybody now. If you want to stick your hand up, I can answer. Yes, Linda.
So if you want to import assets for the IFX, you would need to do it in the editor.
No, you wouldn't need to do, well, yeah, you could bring it in the editor if you want. So if you wanted to bring in your own IFX, but let's say you have a library of IFX, you would need to contact us and get on an enterprise account to bring in those IFX.
IFX in the editor?
Sorry there now, someone is, I'm just going to mute a couple of people here now because they'll, okay. Sorry, that was another question? Yeah, David?
Like Alexis, then you were showing a YouTube video, and it was help people to come in and see something you were particularly interested in. Would you be able to stage that?
Engage will actually record the video that's been played on the screen. So whatever you do in real time will be replayed again as it's happening. But the best way to do it is through a web source. So like YouTube is the best streaming service. That's the one that we would recommend. So you can start the video at 3 minutes and it will start the recording starts. Yeah, so you can, if you have a Google account, you can use any of these locations as you see fit. We've about 40 different locations. I'm going to sit you down, Mike. There you go. So I'm going to put your seat there. Yes, there's about 30 or 40 locations. There's going to be more locations coming out every month, more IFX coming out every month. On the roadmap is GetStack integration. It's going to have over 400,000 objects. So if we don't have what you're looking for, you should be able to find it in there. We also offer an import service for models so you can import privately to you.
World.
Anybody else any questions? Yes.
Yeah, I think you had the sound proximity on because I'm not sure if anybody over here could hear any of that.
No, sorry.
Yeah, turn off the 3 sound.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Can you hear me loud and clear now?
Sure. Hold on, I'm going to tell you.
You guys are still a bit quiet.
So sorry guys, I have 1 or 2 people who are breathing into the microphone. It's kind of hard to hear everybody, but I've turned off 3D audio, so I'm just going to find the people who are breathing in. Give me a second. Yeah, I think they've muted themselves. That's fine. Yeah, so if you're not talking, just mute yourself. If you want to talk, then you can unmute. Then I've turned off 3D audio. What I was saying with the someone was asking me about bringing in 3D models and actually using the locations. We have about 40 different locations you can use on a pro account. You can use any of these locations for your own events and your own meetings. There's always new locations being added every month or every couple of months. We have 13 or 1400 different 3D models that you can also use in your presentations. But we are going to have Sketchfab integration coming up very soon. They have 400,000 free models. So if we don't have what you're looking for, you should be able to find it in Sketchfab and bring it in on the fly. The editor system that we have then allows you to edit the content later. So if you have a virtual spatial recording, you can go in later, edit it, bring in effects. You can add in the aircraft that we're flying over. That can all be done in the inbuilt editor, which is just available on PC at the moment.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Dominic?
Yeah, so with all this editing and everything, that'll have to be on PC.
What's that?
Like all you said about editing rooms and things like that. That'll have to be done on PC then.
On the PC for now, we do have it working on the Quest, but to get through the Oculus QA department, we had to disable some of that functionality for now until we can get it up to, I think it's like 75 frames a second on this device. So that's going to come back in here. But the PC is definitely the platform you want to work on.
Oh, sorry. Do you have to have that Pro account?
Your audio is just cutting in a little bit in and out. Dominic, can you say that again?
I say, can anyone hold an event, or does it have to be if you have a Pro account?
You won't be able to hold an event with a free account or a large-scale event with a Pro account. So if you're using it for commercial purposes, you have to be on an enterprise account. The free version right now allows people to open up rooms. That's going to be closed off in about a week. So we're just giving people a taster of what it can do. When you do close off the free public rooms, you can send a private link to people. So I think Daniel, I'm getting a lot of the feedback from yourself, so I'm just going to mute you. Yeah, Peter.
Hi, David. A question. Some people might not have a 3D set, so can they watch it through the perspective?
Yeah, so if you don't have a VR headset, Engage works on mobile phones and tablets. Okay, Android mobile phones and tablets. It works on standard desktop displays as well. And it'll work on the majority of VR headsets today, except the Oculus Go. We're going to have Apple iPhone and iOS support before the end of the year.
Great.
Okay, cool.
¿Y está con la torre?
Sorry, yeah, who's that?
I think that was Arduino.
Oh, sorry, I'll unmute you again. Yeah, Arduino. You stick your hand up a bit, see ya? Somebody's breathing heavy into the microphone. I just need to find out who it is. I think it could be Brandon. There we go.
Linda.
What I'm going to do. Yeah, sorry, Linda. Yeah, you should be able to unmute yourself, Linda. If not, I'll unmute you. There you go. Now you're unmuted.
So it's just that needs to count, and all the participants can have a hand. Is that correct?
Sorry, could you just repeat yourself there?
It's just the host that needs to count, and all the participants have free accounts.
Yeah, the participants can. Well, no, there is a limit on how many free accounts can go into an event. The reason being is that like a $60 account won't allow you to host an event with 1,000 people in it. You know, so you will have to contact us to talk about hosting events inside. Sorry,
David, do you want to make me co-host?
Yeah, I'll make you co-host. Where are you? What's your username in here, actually?
Just Abid.
Yeah. There you go. Now you're co-host. I can't actually find the person who's giving me feedback, to be honest. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock everybody. I'm going to turn on 3D audio, and then you can have your little small group conversations. But I'm going to stay here, and I can answer any questions. And Abid here as well. He's actually an employee. He will be able to answer your questions as well. It might be a little bit easier as well because I know the audio is not great at the moment. So let me. Oh, I forgot to say as well. This is the free audio we're on. There is on an enterprise account. I should have switched it on before I came in. There is premium audio that actually stops all the echo and all the feedback. So let me unlock everybody first. Unlock. Okay, you should be unlocked, and I'm going to turn on 3D audio, and you should be able to move around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some background music. Yeah, feel free to talk. You might be muted, Peter, I think.
You're on mute, just to let you know.
I was indeed muted. A question on the website. I could not find the prices for the different levels. Will they be published later, or?
Yeah, no, they are there. So the Pro account is $5 a month per user, and then the Enterprise accounts they are €300 per year per user.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Hey.
Hello. So the €300 per user, does that allow you to invite other people in if they're not Enterprise members?
Yeah, it does. It does. An Enterprise account, you have access to everything, and you can hold events and stuff inside it.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Thanks.
No problem. Hey.
I was just eavesdropping.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
What is the limit? If, let's say I want to teach a class. I have a Pro account, and I just want to teach a class with 3 or 4 people, a small group.
Yeah, you're fine on a Pro account. You can have up to 20 Pro people in the room, and I think it's at the moment 6 free people in that room. So you're fine on that front. Any more than that, you'll have to get a small Enterprise package. Now we do have. I was just going to say we do have on the education licenses. Let's say if you have a school and the school has 1,000 students, but you only have 30 headsets. We have a concurrent license where you buy 30 concurrent users, but you can have the 1,000 user accounts, and those concurrent users are $375 per user per year. So you just need 30 of those, but it will do your whole school.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
No problem. Hey, Monza.
It's okay.
Feel free to get up and walk around, guys. I might bring in some objects if you want to play around with them. Let me see what we have in here. Any cool things?
Hi, Malcolm. Yeah, not too bad. Yourself? That's cool. I'm guessing you're dialing in from the UK? Ah, cool. Whereabouts? Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm Southeast London. Small world.
Some locations have different features.
Interesting.
And what I can do as well, I can give you. Do you know what? I can give you a bird's eye view. So if you
Are you comfortable with the
bring in a
controls?
chair.
Moving around? Ah, seems so.
I do actually have a question.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
About the hand gestures. Are the developers planning to put any extra hand gestures in for the sake of ASL?
Oh, it's a good
We
question.
will, when we have Oculus hand tracking in, you should be able to see all your digits and use it. But that's a little bit down the road. Right now, we kind of, because we're so widely available on all different platforms. Like some of these platforms only have one controller with just a finger, and we're trying to kind of have parity, and so nobody feels left out.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm excited to see that in the future.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool. If you can see the chair that I've just brought out in the middle, if you could teleport into that chair. So using your teleport button, just teleport to the chair. Okay, I'm going to bring you up.
Yeah, you can do that all throughout the stadium as well.
Yeah. I'm going to bring you back down.
Oh god. Oh, I hate it. Oh, it's bad.
Welcome back.
Oh my god, you should move more.
There you go. Ready?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Yeah, I was just not expecting that.
I can really make him dizzy when I do this.
Oh. You're an evil man, David.
Sorry for making you dizzy. Anybody else want to get in? Welcome back.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, Malcolm, there you go.
I'm thinking for like a teacher. In my case, I'm a student. I was wondering, like, like a study group session. How do you?
We have whiteboards and blackboards in some of the locations, and you could just go and draw on them like you would in the real world. I could. We also have sticky notes as well, and Kanban boards. Let me bring in a board. Sorry, John. Can I bring you up? I turn them upside down.
Whoa.
That looks nauseating. It's very nauseating.
He left. He was like, nope.
He jumped off. So this Kanban board, actually, guys, and I'm gonna allow you all IFX again. So let me turn on IFX for you guys. Now, if you open up your menu and you'll see a section called Notes. So what you can do is you can create a new note, and then just where it says Content, if you type into Content, you can type in whatever you want into Content, and then click Sticky Note. And then it will spawn a sticky note. Then we can stick it on the board. And you can also pick and pass the sticky notes to people as well. So we hold all our daily stand-ups in here, and we have like persistent rooms. So it's the persistent room will you can put all your sticky notes up there, and it will always remain on the server, and then you can log in and out as you want. So we'd have a stand-up with about 20 people in here. So it's actually easier if you, instead of using the pointer, you can actually put your hand into it. Just pull the trigger. Push the trigger. Trigger only, not the grip.
Oh, trigger. Oh, okay. I'm seeing that now. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the second box that you want to. So I can pass you one of my sticky notes. Hang on one sec. So it kind of sticks to the wall. You'd have to pull it off the wall.
How do you actually like get rid of it? I'm trying to get rid of it, just grabbing it. Unless you get too close, or you'll grab it.
Well, here you can grab that one. There you go.
To get rid of it, you like kind of far away from it.
You kind of move away a little bit from it. It just takes a little bit of practice.
Oh, there we go.
So what I'll do, I'll actually bring you to the lecture room, and you can draw on whiteboards if you want. I know someone asked the question, so I'll bring you to one of those rooms with a whiteboard in it, or a blackboard. So yeah, you can just teleport up to the board or walk close to it, and then with your right hand, it'll.
Okay. Okay.
if you click your right toggle to the left or right, you can get different colors.
Yeah, you can play tic-tac-toe on it. And what I'm going to bring up here, guys, is actually a skeleton. So if you look behind you, you'll see there's a skeleton on the table, and you can put it together on the table. Oh, cool. And you can actually pass the objects to each other as well. So John, you're actually in the table. There you go. I don't think we're going to save this guy.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
Okay. So the one thing you do have to kind of watch out for as well sometimes is that, especially when you're on the free audio solution, the voice is, can be very echoey. So you hear people breathing quite a lot into the microphone. That's when you have the Quest very low on their face and you can hear them breathing. So you just ask them to move the Quest up a little bit. Make him. He should do something if you make him. Well, I haven't seen this version of him, but he used to dance. I don't think he dances anymore though. Okay. Let me. Is that it?
My stole part.
Hey,
there he goes.
Oh, here you go.
Hey.
That's the YMCA. You can actually get pretty complicated with your lessons as well. So these lesson files, and actually one of the great things on Engage, I'll just turn off my 3D audio for a minute. Where am I? I was just going to say, one of the great things about Engage is that recording lessons are very, very small. So an hour-long piece of content on Engage in a recording file, even recording everybody in the room, is only about 80 to 100 megabytes. It's a very, very small file size because we're not actually transmitting video. We're just recording the positional data of your avatars, and we're compressing all the audio into an MP3 file. So an hour-long MP3 file is only about 80 megabytes. And it works out very, very well because everything is rendered on the device. I 100% recommend that you check out the mobile phone version of Engage. Now, you will also notice on this Thursday, I'm not too sure what time this Thursday, some of the content will be re-enabled on Engage. So you'll actually see some example lessons, you'll see some example content as well, and you'll also have access to the tablet. So you see me here using a tablet as I'm experienced, whereas when you guys turn on a menu, everything blacks out. You'll actually have access to the tablet, which is an easier UI system to use. I'm just going to see, can I find some of the more interesting content? But again, just keep firing questions if you want. I'm just going to see, can I find our old Welcome to Engage demo? What's that? Yeah, there is every Wednesday there's an event, like, well, not with me, but every Wednesday there's a Learning Engage event. There is always free events when you click on the events page on Engage. But you want to learn the editor. There's going to be tutorials available as well quite soon. So again, if you log in on Thursday, it'll give you a good base, or after Thursday, it'll give you, there'll be some tutorials listed. I'm trying to find the Welcome to Engage demo actually. Just one sec. Everything's been moved. Developer awards, best to engage. Actually, so as an example, maybe. Green screen demo. Oh, one of the things, I don't know what this demo is. I'll play it, so fingers crossed it's okay. You can actually bring in green screen footage of people inside here as well, instead of just using avatars, and they can be placed inside the system. So I don't even know what this demo is, but let's just click on it and see what happens. Oh, that's not exactly what I thought it would be. Let me Chroma. That's not it. Chroma key, green screen.
A little music.
Yeah, but I'm going to see, can I get the chroma working? Sorry, that wasn't what I thought it was, but what I'll do is I'm going to bring in a green screen just to show you. Video, green screen. So I'm actually searching on the fly here inside YouTube. Green screen example.
Oh shit! Shoot, I mean, I'm sorry.
Trying to find full body example, but maybe not.
Cool, you can write it.
A critical part of success in any real estate
There he is there. I'll actually move him down here.
is our ability to communicate, anticipate, and address problems, concerns,
Turn him
and
up a bit.
needs for all parties involved in the transaction.
So that just shows you what I can do. I can also stream in my desktop display. So that's my desktop. So you can do it kind of similar to a WebEx, and I can use all the functionality of my PC.
Is it supposed to be upside down like that?
Was it upside down for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, one sec.
Upside down and backwards too.
What the heck? Holy crap.
I didn't realize it was upside down. It's still upside down, Liz.
Yes.
All right, one sec.
Just I go. Whoa.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, see, now you flipped it upside down.
Yeah. It shouldn't be upside down. I don't know why that is.
Well, yeah, because you had flipped it. Like
No,
it was
it's upside down,
upright.
backwards.
And it looked like you flipped it.
I did flip it.
That was weird. I don't know.
Let me flip it again.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Can't get up here. Holy crap.
Anybody, any requests to put on something on the screen? Okay, let me.
That is really weird. We're upside down again.
Yeah,
What the heck?
Okay, if anybody has any more questions, I'm happy to answer them. Other than that, I think we're nearly
Why
wrapped up
does
here.
that look way more advanced than anything else?
Any chance for development to put in an auto mute button so that you don't have to keep going into the mute, or like a push to talk? Is there anything like that yet?
There is it's an auto mute on the enterprise packages. When people join in, they're already muted.
Right, but like, so for me, for instance, like if I wanted to do push to talk, like if I wanted to keep myself muted, you know what I mean? Is there any functionality for that yet?
Yeah, no, there's actually going to be in the next release, there's going to be a mute button on your wrist. So you just turn your wrist and press it and you're muted. And
Oh,
press
that's
it again to
fantastic.
unmute.
Okay, awesome.
What?
How long has the program been in development?
How do you spawn
4.5
things
years.
in, bro?
Nice.
So
It
it's
looks great.
thanks very much. It is pretty mature, and it's
Yeah.
we so much stuff that we had to switch off for the Oculus release. We're going to start introducing it slowly over the next few weeks, and by early next year, you should have full functionality back in Engage again.
That is fantastic. This is exciting stuff.
Thanks very much. So I'm just going to turn on some background music again. Switched off, but if you come in late Thursday, it'll all be back. Yes, that's exploding Adam. I think we have coronavirus and things here as well. So.
No. Oh my God. This is the guy who created the coronavirus.
Being very veritable hellscape very quickly.
Yeah, it can do very, very quickly. Thankfully, because I'm the host, I can remove everything. And I can actually I can assign users, so I can actually say and turn off IFX for everybody, and I could just give some of you some IFX. Hey, Jack. The hospital bed, yeah.
Yo, why are you out there? I'm coming, bro.
Yeah, look, what I recommend, if you want to get the full details, I could send you like the presentation with everything that it can do. If you just go onto the website engagevr.io, send an email, and then we can send you all the details.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Awesome, excellent. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys now. It's kind of getting quite late here. It's 11 p.m. at night. So I'm actually going to switch off the location, but feel free to explore yourselves. See you, Abid.
11?
Take care, David.
Thank you, David.
Thanks all.
Right. See you, David. Well done. Thanks.
Round of applause.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh. Who's the host now?
Are there any other questions that you guys have? How did you get yourself there, Vic? You needed me to get you back?
How the heck do you get over there? Oh, and he's back. Okay, never mind.